Y'all come on in. Come on in. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me now. Cause I had did one yesterday and I couldn't hear myself. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Understand. Hey, normalize. Hey, going on at least one fast a week. That's 4 fasts a month. Okay, you gotta build up your spiritual stamina. See, y'all wonder why y'all giving in to a lot of things. Y'all wonder why y'all weak at a lot of things. It's because you're not fasting. You gotta normalize fasting in your life. The same way you retain it and going on streets, you have to do that the same way with fasting. Come on, man. And praying at the same time too, because you have to have the focus, man. You gotta have the focus and able to do what you need to do. And you gotta have the energy to be able to put in the work. Come on, man. Normalize fasting in your life, knowing that it benefits in fasting. You don't need to be telling everybody that you're fasting. You don't need to be, getting big headed, or if you go on a nice little streak or whatever the situation may be, don't get big headed or overzealous or over righteous. Know that you are doing things in secret and for the Lord, and on your self discipline journey. Understand? So know that when you implement fasting, you're building you're slowly but for surely building yourself. See, I deal with my lust more different than somebody that's not fasting or somebody that's not praying. I deal with approaching females different and abstaining from different vices and things like that. I deal with it different. That's why I tell y'all everything in moderation, is because you don't have to smoke every day. And if you're smoking every day, you don't have to smoke 10, I mean 3, 4, 5 blunts a day. It was that one time, man, I was smoking almost 5 blunts a day. So I know how I get, and then it's cats that got way more worse addictions than me. So, just normalize you breaking things down and putting things into perspective. Knowing that in these last days, you don't have to, have to do everything that everybody else is doing. Knowing you could be set apart and still have favor. Let me say that again. Do you know that you can be set apart and still have favor? And what I mean by favor is that, you might not be, say you go to a party and you're not doing what everybody else doing, but you able to, insert yourself in all the conversations that go around and shake hands and meet people and things like that. You will be able to do these things, as you stay sober, and vigilant, and you able to, focus on what you got going on. You got favor on you. People might want to give you things. I never forget, before I had got fired from my last job, while I'm making good money, 1 year, man, when I tell y'all the Lord had favor on me, man, I'm telling y'all, man, like, folks, I ain't get these folks nothing for Christmas, nothing. Like, cause and that's before I came into the knowledge of Christmas and things like that. But at that time, man, when I say the Lord showed me so much favor, that's why I tell y'all, do not be afraid to walk alone. Don't be afraid to go to another city, and endure the uncomfortable, so you able to, build yourself up, build your aura, build your character, and the way that you approach things. Hey man, y'all can hear me, right? Put a yes in there if y'all can hear me. Cause I had put a video up yesterday, man, but I couldn't hear it back. But I heard just a little bit, but I don't know if my volume thing wasn't working. All right, bet. So, but like I was saying from yesterday is, try to, I wanted to just go ahead and do it over, understand? But normalize fasting, man. I'm telling you, it's the cheat code. You want to know what that cheat code is to the game? Fasting and praying. You feel what I'm saying? That's the cheat code. Remember I told y'all it's the peanut butter and jelly. I can't stress it enough, and I'm gonna keep talking about it because I feel like a lot of people don't really know about it. Like don't really don't aim into the information of it. See, we can't do better if we don't know better. Cause they say if you knew better, you would do better, right? So you gotta know better. You gotta know better in order to do better. Tell you, man, be mindful of the things that you put in your body. That's one of my next enlightenments on actually just coming into the knowledge. Because like I told y'all, sin retention is one thing, but when you start self-disciplining yourself all the way around the board, you gotta know that you gotta tighten up on that eating habit too, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Nothing but love. Cause I was scrolling through, like, I was kind of like in a little rush yesterday, so I really didn't check everything that I normally would check. But I thought I could just go and get on and say what I got to say and just keep it moving. But nah, man, like I said, I got a little time. So, I can chat. I can sit here and chat with you guys for a little minute. Understand, right? Yes, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Amen. Glory to God. Knowing that God is all things. Knowing that anything is possible through God. You see what I'm saying? And knowing that with your fasting, you able to deal with things more better. You're able to, abstain from different things. Not to say that you won't get weak, but you're able to deal with it. And then, like I say, when you go on your fasting, at least one time a week. Because like I said, six days, then the 6 days, you probably putting bullshit in your body anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So why not, at least give one day? See me, I choose to give mine on the Sabbath. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I choose to do, unless I come into a situation where it calls me to not practice that day. But for the most part, I give my Sabbath to the Lord. You see what I'm saying? I do my praying and fasting on the Sabbath. So, and I wanted to count more, for my reward. I wanted to count more in my discipline. I wanted to count more in my obedience to God. You see what I'm saying? So it say keep the Sabbath. So, and I know I got fellas and sisters that, that work on Saturdays, so y'all don't feel bad enough. But if you could fit some time in after you get off, just go ahead and do it like that. You feel me saying? Or you could do it, you could still, because God know your heart. But you can still do it, but just knowing that through your day, you will be tested. Most of the time, I don't even really like to too much be out when I'm fasting because, y'all got to understand that, it's spiritual wickedness. And understand, Satan is on you. You best believe Satan. Is somewhere in the midst. You see what I'm saying? You think he wants you to fast? You think he wants you to do something sacred with God? You think he wants you to have the focus to sit and pray? No, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Understand. So that's why I say when you fasting, most of the time, be by yourself. Be by yourself and indulge by yourself to the point that you're not really doing too much. I'm telling you, man, because when you out in the back, out in the world, and you're around people, knowing Satan can attack these people to distract you, knowing that Satan can attack these people to throw you off. Understand? I seen spiritual wickedness at its all-time high. Telling you, man, I'll never forget the first day I even attempted to do a fast, man. I promise you, man, when I tell you that it was like, I promise I almost got into almost three accidents, but it was the Lord. And it wasn't even my fault. It's just like cars pulling out in front of you. Or like, it was just like real weird, but I know that's Satan. I know that's Satan. But I was dodging. I'm telling you, man, almost three times. Matter of fact, I was working that morning. I was going to work. I'm telling y'all, when I tell y'all no lie, spiritual wickedness was at its all-time high, man. I almost got into 3 accidents that morning. Come on, man. And by the grace of God, man, I was able to still make it up. But like I tell y'all, you best believe Satan's somewhere in the midst. But that fasting is to help, just say we were to have a food shortage right now. And we needed 5 to 7 days. Right now, we ain't have no food, so 5 to 7 days. What y'all gonna do? You see what I'm saying? If you ain't fasting at all and you don't know how to abstain from eating, you 9 times 10 you might end up you might end up just breaking out of hives, or you might just end up killing yourself, or you know what I'm saying, feel like you're dying of starvation and things like that. See, this is what I'm saying. We have to prepare for times like this, because I promise y'all, in the next 5 to 7 years, y'all gonna see a big change in this world, man. Let me say it again. From the next 5, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep coming on in. God bless. Seek ye first. Understand, I give all glory to God. But look, in these next 7 years, shit is about to change, man. So y'all don't know what these folks is doing, like, you know what I'm saying, like they spraying the fruits and the vegetables and all these things with pesticides and things like that. Y'all gotta understand, in these next 5 to 7 years, so just me, my suggestion, in my opinion, iron sharpen iron, give you my brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, just to understand it. Know that in these next 5 to 7 years, man, focus on trying to get you some land, growing your own foods, eating better, you know what I'm saying, as far as eating more fruits, eating more veggies, eating things that's more healthy for you. Stop eating a lot of that processed shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm still fighting, but I have implemented to the point that I eat more fruit than I eat processed foods. So look, like I give y'all an example. All right, I want to say it's maybe been about a good 2 months now, right? I want to say maybe 2 months, maybe a little over 2, right? But when I first came into the knowledge of diet, because I knew we had to change our diet, so I used to always say eat better and things like that, but I wasn't practicing. I wasn't practicing what I was preaching. But when one Sabbath I was fasting, about two months ago I was fasting, and the Spirit moved on me to, to start, checking in on my diet and what I'm eating and things like that, right? So, when I first, I remember I was trying to gain weight, right? I'm telling y'all, man, I was 165, but I was eating a lot of processed shit, but I'm every other day, I'm catching heartburn and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm eating good, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm catching heartburn. Why is I'm catching heartburn? Because you eating a lot of processed shit, man. I'm eating 3-4 times a day. Come on. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Cut back on a lot of the processed foods. You can cut it down to the point I maybe eat mostly through the day. I'm eating nothing but fruits. I might have a big meal at night. You know what I'm saying? Around maybe like 7, have me a nice little meal. You feel me? But other than that, I'm not eating processed foods all day like I used to. I don't do it no more. And I went from 165, and I got on the scale last night when I went to Publix, 153. And that was just from eating nothing but fruits. I wasn't trying to even lose that, but I had to stop eating all that processed food, man, because I was catching heartburn a lot. I'm telling y'all, man. So focus on getting your mental right, your spirit right, your physical right. You feel what I'm saying? And fasting and obtaining from fornication as far as disciplining your lower nature, man. Understand. I appreciate y'all, man. One thing about it, 2 things for sure. So know that. Hold on, let me see something, y'all. All right, now look. But with that being basically said, that in these end times, man, your goal should not to be getting rich. Your goal should to be how much to discipline yourself all around the board. That should be your main focus, to discipline yourself all around the board, man. To the point that you have focus, to the point that you have, you have ambition, you got energy. You know what I'm saying? You transmuting the energy. You got stamina. You got testosterone. You got masculinity in you. Understand? These are things that you want, knowing that you got, you got the spirit on you. You praying. You fasting. Remember I told y'all that's the peanut butter and jelly. So understand. But Oh, but I got another topic. I'm gonna drop that maybe this weekend. You know, I got quite a few videos I'm finna drop on y'all, man. With y'all, like I told y'all, I've been trying to get more into the live streams because I like this. You know, I like chopping it up with y'all, man. Seeing y'all and seeing the comments and people, you know, interacting with me and stuff like that. Let me just know that I ain't just talking to myself. You feel me? But I don't mind doing that either because sometimes you got to. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all don't even know it, man. You know, keep striving, keep retaining, keep pushing forward. And like I tell y'all, if you release and you fall, get back up and keep going, man. Like I told y'all, you reprogramming the mind. This is not an easy journey. If anybody tell y'all that this is easy, if this is something that's easy to turn from, then hey man, the truth is not in them. Understand? So know that, but I will promise you this. I promise you this. I can promise you working. I can promise you this. If you start fasting and start dry fast, not no water fast, nothing. I'm talking about you denying yourself from everything that you love, everything that your flesh want to do. You deny it for 24 hours, and I need y'all on the 24 hours, and y'all scale it up after that. You going to 48, 72. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all doing. That's what you should be trying to get to the point that you can down there probably do 5 to 7 days. That's what you're trying to get to. See, right now, I can do probably at least 3. I can do at least probably 3 right now. But I'm just going into 3. But I believe I can do 3 right now. But that took time. I didn't just jump off that, and I could just do 3 days like that. No, that took time. Me practicing 8, 12, 16, 18, 20. I don't went on 20s too many times. I don't win a 20 too many times. See, that's what I'm saying. It ain't just like you do a 20 and then try to keep jumping. No, do a 20, go on another 20 and see if you can do that. Go on another 20 and see if you can get back to it. 24. Keep going up, keep going up, keep going up. Come on, man. 48. So understand, man, that, you know, build yourself spiritual stamina, get your stamina up, get your spirit up, and you'll be able to fight against the flesh. You wonder why you're so weak because you're walking in the flesh. You're wondering why you're not at your full potential. It's because you're walking more in the flesh. Get into your spirit. That's the new bag. Understand? But until next time, y'all not tuned to that Reds are gonna get, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all hit me. If y'all got any questions, yeah, I see it. If y'all got any questions, y'all hit me up at albino_poohman on Instagram. Again, albino_poohman on Instagram. Y'all got any questions, any consultations, you want to talk to me, pick my brain, see what I got going on, you know, any suggestions or my opinion on something, hit me up, man. Let me know. Like I said, iron sharpen iron. But until next time, we'll be back with another one. The Lord's will.